Hey, it's the software engineering student here, and today we're going to talk about array lists. So, previously we talked about arrays, which is these containers of values. So, array list is it's not a part of the basic Java package, but if we do array list, you can see it's part of the util package, which is like it's some people that made some code, and we can like reuse this code. So how it works in Java, you do import java.util.ArrayList. So we import the ArrayList from the util package. So ArrayList is just a class with some predefined functionality. So the way you create an ArrayList is it's an object, like any other object, but first you would do the smaller than and larger than signs to tell the ArrayList which type it's actually holding. So like with the arrays, you would do, for example, you do an int array to tell it's an int array. With an ArrayList, you would do an integer. So why it's not an int is because ArrayList only contains other objects, and integer is the object version of int. Or we could just do string. That might be easy to understand. So we're doing an ArrayList that contains strings. And we would do it like with any other object, doing ArrayList equal new ArrayList. Oh, we need a name first, so let's do names. So we're creating an ArrayList that contains the type strings. The name of the ArrayList is names, and it's a new ArrayList. So if we want to add some kind of value to the ArrayList, we can do names.add Daniel. Or we could do names.add James. And the way it works in the array is that it contains an index. It's based on zero indexing. So the first thing added to array would be at index 0, like the first spot in the array, which is at index 0, and the next one would be at index 1, index 2, and so on and so on. Oops. There we go. And often the array list is used together with a for loop, so we can do the for I loop, and we'll go int I is smaller than names dot size. So when we did it with arrays, we do the array dot length, but because array lists are not like the built-in part of Java, we have a dot size method. And as well, it's a method. The length would just be dot length, but you need the parentheses at the size dot size because it's a method. So for now, we would do for each index in our array list, we would do names dot get, and then based on the index, you do get I, and let's just print them to actually see what's going on. We would just take these and put them in there and remove that one. So now we first create an array. We add the names Daniel and James, and then for each index in the array, we would print the names. So first we print Daniel and then print James. Or for example, if we add some name in here, names.add, we would do what's a proper name? Jamie. I don't know if that's a proper name, but now if we run it again, you can see it's added in the middle. Daniel, Jamie, James. So this is the basic setup of an array, and it's very useful in general because it's a bit different than the arrays that you actually don't have a fixed size. It has this variable size that you can just keep adding and it will just keep increasing in size. But that's the basic of ArrayLists. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next episode.